Welcome to the Michigan Golfer Show. Join us each week as we explore the people, the places, and the events that shape our great game.
Lesson. You might not recognize Jeff too much, although he is going to be on television, but you certainly know his voice.
Well, that'd be unfortunate if they do, Jack, but thank you for listening anyways. Yeah, in fact, a lesson on golf starting next week, Saturdays and Sundays, 7 to 8 a.m. on 97.1 The Ticket. Our 18th year. Boy, am I feeling old. Also this year on CBS Detroit 62 television, beginning the Masters Saturday weekend. Every Saturday, 6 p.m., Michigan Golf Weekly. We're going to a different course each week, show you some of the best courses in the state.
Terrific. That means you'll be getting out of town a little bit then, and you won't be on real early on Saturday or Sunday morning and saying, "Hey, Jack, would you like to be on the show this week?"
I'll still be saying that, okay? Key contributor to my show over the years. Jack Berry is the reason, or you could say the guy responsible. If you want to blame him for me being in the business, blame him. It's not my fault. It's his. Really.
Well, he makes me get up early a few times, I'll tell you that. Jeff, you were talking about that you'd been out around the country earlier this year to Las Vegas and to Arizona, and you find out that pure Michigan prices are purely terrific compared to...
well, Jack, you know, I used to read this guy's books growing up, Rate the Courses or whatever they were, and that's how I got inspired to be in this business, to go out and go to different places. Folks, you don't understand how great a value upscale public golf here is in the state of Michigan until you go places like Arizona, Florida, Las Vegas. You're talking, they have great courses there, and I love them, but you're talking sometimes $250 or more to play these courses. We got courses of very similar quality, especially in northern Michigan. Even around the Detroit area, you're playing almost every one of them for under $100. And it's crazy. We don't realize how good we have it.
That's right, and you see, like Donald Trump has now the Trump Doral tournament in Florida, and his courses are the prices are out of this world. I mean, they're $400 or $500, and I just can't believe that any course is worth that much money.
Well, $450. That's what they're getting now at the new Trump Doral, where they're playing this weekend, and here it is. What is it, March 7th or 8th, whatever date it is, and Tiger Woods trying to play well for the first time this year. What do you think about his game so far this year, Jack?
Well, it's he was off for a long time, right? He is 38 years old now.
He'll be 39 in December, right?
Right.
Okay.
He has had seemingly one operation after another.
He's got a knee, he's got an Achilles, he's got an elbow.
And so he is not the Tiger that he was, but he won 5 times last year. I mean, 5 times. Nobody else has come close to winning that many in a season.
Right. Deservedly Player of the Year in the PGA Tour. But what happened to this guy on the weekends and majors? He goes, he disappears.
Because he wants it so much.
Exactly.
Now it's between the ears.
Jack will never use the C word, just like Art would, because they're too nice of guys. I got no problem with it. Tiger hit chokes on the weekends of majors. He does. You won't say you're too good a person. I'm not. He's all the talent in the world, but the problem's between the ears, folks. Maybe the eyes too. I don't know.
It definitely is. He just wants it so bad. And I thought way back when everybody's saying how he was going to beat Jack Nicklaus. Well, wait a minute. You know, if a guy gets married, if he has kids, things are going to change a little bit. And you get older, and your body starts reacting to all the years that you've been swinging a golf club and doing all these twists and turns. You're going to get hurt, and you're going to get sick, and things are going to happen. It's not going to be as easy. Yeah. And that definitely has happened to Tiger.
Of course, he was doing all kinds of twists and turns.
Well, yeah. Well, whoa, wait a minute.
Well, that's all in the fun. No, I don't think it's anything to do with the way he's playing today. I agree with you. He, for whatever reason, is not performing when the chips are down in majors. He doesn't have any intimidation factor anymore. And I don't believe the fact that the guys are just so good today. I say poppycock to that. I think there have been great players all along in his career. He has been the best one. And guess what? He's still the best, but whatever, the weekends and majors, he just isn't there anymore. Well, he's 6 years now.
He's not getting the putts don't fall anymore.
The fairways either, right?
Yeah, but he overcame. He used to be able to overcome that with a great, great short game and coming in from, from Battle Creek
true.
or wherever. But he always putted so well, and now they just, They give the cups a razor burn, and but they do not fall, and I think that's been
Is that something
a real big thing.
I hear it all the time as the tour guys get older. The 4 and 5 footers that always fell at crunch time, they stop falling. Or you think is that an age thing with Tiger, or you think it's between the years? I mean, putting is not due to injury.
Right, but young. How old was Justin Rose, and how old was Adam Scott? Guys that have gone to the Anchor. Ernie Els at least is older, and now he's gone back to a shorter putter. But it's nerves, and the longer this guy's been playing, from the time that they were kids, and the nerves just they get to you. Finally, it's. Like that.
If I can digress,
shaky.
one more thing about the Anchor putter. I know this is the last year it's officially okay to use it, even for recreational golfers. Is that correct?
No, 16 is.
16 is? I'm only off by 2 years. I'm closer than usual.
Yeah.
But, I mean, as many problems as we're having growing the game among young people and holding on to the golfers we do have, it's been a challenge all over the country. I mean, very few courses are being built anymore. There's a reason for that, because it's a supply-demand thing. Why are we making the game more difficult? Why can't we at least have a grandfather clause? And this has been spoken about and it's over and done with, but I just think it was a bad decision because it made the game easier for a lot of people. Why make it more difficult by taking it away now?
Well, I think about 95% of the people who play golf would agree with that, and I think a lot of I play in a old boys league where it is always summer. It's always winter rules. Always, help the ball a little bit, turn it over, get a lie, and the USGA doesn't come out and slap a rules violation thing on.
I'm out there kicking it around. Oh, that's 2 strokes, Mr. Lesson. Ejected. See ya. Goodbye.
And then it's like the head of TaylorMade Golf. He's come up with hack golf. He wants 15-inch cups and a lot of stuff like that. Maybe have some folks go out there and have some fun. You're not going to do that at Oakland Hills or at some other places, but I see easing, and the thing that really gets me is forward tees. If people would move up, and if different courses would get tees way up so that people have a reasonable chance of reaching a green in regulation.
They'll enjoy the game more.
Right.
But I got a question for you. How does a resort operator, when someone's paying, let's say they're playing a beautiful Northern Michigan course, paying $75 to $150, and they want to play the tips, but this is a 20 handicap, you shouldn't be back there. I mean, it's a fine line, isn't it? You can encourage them to move up, but they're saying, look, I'm paying $100. Can I play to where I want to play? It's just a tough thing.
Well, I'd say take your money and play elsewhere, but I'm not.
Yeah,
easy. But Shanty Creek does a nice job of on the first course that they have up there, and they put larger cups and tees that are farther forward, and I think a number of places are getting into that now. And we're talking before with David Graham from the GAM about, and I talked with Kevin Helm from the PGA the other day about this new tournament that they have for kids now, the drive, chip, and putt. And starting kids 7 to 9 years old, and all the way up to about 15 to 16 nearly. And there are going to be 11 qualifying spots in Michigan this year for the boys and girls. and then they go to regionals, and the idea is to get these young kids playing golf early, and if you have your eye on the prize is you and your mom and dad will be able to go to the Augusta National Golf Club, and the Sunday before the Masters, you'll play a little tournament that they've got out there of the drive, chip, and putt, and at the Augusta National, and you'll be there for the tournament.
That'd be great. Now, I'm looking around in the Michigan Golf Show. It's great to see some youngsters down here. I'm seeing quite a few today, more than I'm used to seeing. And that's been the 800-pound gorilla in the sport as we know it, growing the game. There have been a lack of the youngsters getting involved in the game to keep the game, at least maintain it or hopefully grow it someday. What are we doing wrong?
Well, I think more people are getting the idea and are doing it right up at Treetops. Kevin McKinley has been he's one of the best forward-looking guys around, and he says he's got this snag golf thing, and he's going to go around to schools up in that area and try to get them to use their gyms and get kids to play like snag golf as a gym project. That would get them interested in golf, and it would get them, moving their bodies and so forth. And so that's one of his plans. And he's very active in junior golf up there. And we had Jason Gus has moved his academy down to Eagle Eye and Hawks Hollow in Lansing. Going to start there, and he's a fine. Pro for juniors. I know that at Miles of Golf, they've got Jack Seltzer, and some of the guys out there are doing a terrific job with young people. So it is happening. It is happening.
So we're going in the right direction. Are we making headway, you think, though?
Well, there's still a lot of public golf courses. We were talking before about the high expense. Right. We have an awful lot of good public golf courses around here where the prices are great, and a lot of them do have junior programs. So I think that's coming along.
Yeah, again, we don't realize how good we have it here in the state of Michigan. So many great places to play. We got the best grass, the bent grass, which they don't have down, so we don't got to deal with the Bermuda rough, okay? We have the beautiful course, the summer golf capital of the world, northern Michigan. I'm glad to see that program getting off the ground now, and hopefully in the Pure Michigan campaign. But right here in the Detroit area, southeast Michigan, we have so many excellent private clubs, upscale public courses, and they are more affordable than ever. Even to join a private club now, you can do it for a song. Some really storied places. I'm not mentioning any, but there's some great deals out there. Great deals.
There are, and the city of Detroit has like 5 golf courses. Yeah. Livonia has 3 terrific golf courses. Rochester has their courses out there. All around this area, there are good public golf courses. Huron, Clinton, with all the fine courses that they have. So there are, you've got plenty of opportunity to play good golf right here in our neck of the woods.
It's the best place to play golf in the U.S. of A.